And happy Father's Day. I'm Chris Allen here on this June 16th on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. A good day, a good place for dads, a good day for dads. Uh, Wearing kind of a Father's Day special shirt. This shirt is actually pretty old. And I've had it for a while. I just don't usually break them out, unless it's a special occasion. So it's Father's Day. I thought, it's a Father's Day type shirt. So I'm going to throw it on and it's summer, feels like summer, even though we're still a few days away from the official start of summer. Boy, oh boy, today is really going to be hot. Yesterday we got up to 92, but the humidity level wasn't as bad. It was still hot. Yes, it was hot, but it wasn't extremely humid, which was good. That it was at least somewhat tolerable if you were outdoors. 92 was the high. 87 is where we should be. So we were 5 degrees above average yesterday here in Bowling Green. Today we're going to be a lot more than that, because here it comes. We got a lot of sun for Father's Day, and you can see it live from the Plano cam as we're looking here at 7:43 a.m. Central Time on your Sunday. It's going to be one of those days, full sunshine, plenty of heat, and the humidity comes back as well. That humidity is going to be with us, and the heat is as well, throughout this week and even into parts of next week. No relief from the heat. We may get a thunderstorm or two popping up this afternoon and maybe tomorrow afternoon, but that's it as far as any kind of rain. There's a look live from downtown. AAA Systems live cam from Reservoir Hill, looking down on the city of Bowling Green. And it's a sunny start to your Sunday and Father's Day. It's going to be a sunny, hot day. Might as well just prepare for it. I mean, this trend is, as you'll see in the blend of models, the model blender, this trend is unrelentless. And I don't see any major systems coming in anytime soon, although there is a caveat here. There is a tropical system that if it gets, and there's a 60% chance if it gets together, that it could become something in the Gulf of Mexico, that actually could produce some rain this far north. Now, if that was to happen, then it would be a beneficial rainfall, maybe. Well, there's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts to go with that system. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Here's a look at radar this morning, and as expected, nothing within hundreds of miles on this Sunday morning. The nearest precipitation is back there into parts of Kansas and Oklahoma, with a few showers and thunderstorms. Now, as I mentioned today, if we get warm enough and the humidity levels get closer to 70, which is expected, then there will be enough of a lift, enough to produce some thunderstorms this afternoon. Few and far between. There would be scattered thunderstorms. But in the heat of the afternoon, it is very possible here. Not everybody's going to get wet, so don't count on that. And even if they are to happen, it would be the kind that would just feel more like a steam bath than anything else. There's a look at your high definition satellite. Not much going on here. All the activities back to the west. So today, expect full sunshine, the heat of the sun combined with the humidity. We're not going to set advisory category stuff, heat advisory category, but it'll be close. It'll be mid to upper 90s, close to 100 degree uh, heat index readings today. So, yeah, expect that for sure. All right, let's check the Kentucky Mesonet, and I'll show you just how warm it is to get started on this Sunday morning. Maybe some of you are on your way to church or planning on doing something today with Dad outdoors. Just keep this in mind that it is going to be quite hot, hotter than yesterday. Here's a look at temperatures. Eastern part of the state's in the 60s, but we're already in the 70s, and in some cases, even approaching 80, even at this hour, 7 o'clock in the morning, well, quarter to 8 or so. That's 76 down at the Ag Expo Center, 77 in Scottsville, 78 in Franklin this morning. And that's just a sign of things still to come. Yeah. Moisture, let's look at dew points. And already our dew points are approaching 70, like down in Franklin, 69, 67 here in Bowling Green, mid to upper 60s across the area. And when you get closer to a 70-degree dew point, at that point, it could be any place, any time, but more likely this afternoon when you get the full heating is when you're going to get a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Also remember there's a warm front that's slicing across the area. That too may be enough to trigger a few showers this afternoon. The winds right now coming out of the east, that's actually saving us a little bit. But then they become more southeast and southerly back behind the warm front. So the warm front is kind of west of Bowling Green, starting to push through. That is what's going to push in the much warmer air. Winds are almost 5 to 10. Any breezes? Yeah, there's a few. Like over in Hopkinsville, they just had a breeze from the southeast at 11 miles per hour. The winds may pick up a little bit, which may help if you're outdoors, but don't expect it to be a cool breeze. In fact, it'll be just the opposite of that. Ugh. Sticky, mucky, hot, humid, all those words are valid today. Let's take a look at the model blender, and you're going to see just how warm it's going to be over the next 10 days as summer officially starts. What is it, Tuesday? No, Thursday. I think I said Tuesday yesterday. It's Thursday. Thursday is the first official day of summer, the longest day of the year. The summer solstice is the official term for it. But there you go. On Thursday, 95. But look, all the way through, it's 90s. Each and every day, some mid 90s. And it wouldn't surprise me to have maybe one or two upper 90-degree days. You know, like a 97, 98, certainly possible. You see that into not this coming week, but the following week, you get maybe more upper 80s to around 90. But until then, it is going to be like this every single day. And in some cases, maybe even a little worse as far as the danger of heat and humidity put together. Heat index readings around or close to 100. Maybe not. I'm hoping we can stay away from the high heat and humidity, but this is high enough. For me, it's high enough. This is about all I can stand, and I can't stand it outside any further than a few minutes. But that's just me. And, you know, I'm not a big lover of summer, being outside in the sun all day. I just can't. I used to when I was a kid. I'd stay outside in it all day. It didn't bother me one bit. But now that I'm old, it's hard on the old body. to deal with the heat. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's just, I'm so conditioned to the air conditioned air that now I just can't tolerate being outdoors this time of the year. All right. But really, seriously, you guys need to pay attention and don't overdo it. Even if you're healthy and even if you're younger, this can take a toll on your body for sure. Here's a look at the maps. There's that warm front I spoke of that's now just about Hopkinsville way, close to it. It's going to come on through. There may be a pop-up shower, and here's the models showing that possibility this afternoon. And again, who gets the rain? I can't tell you. It's going to be one of those situations where somebody gets a shower and down the road they get nothing. So it's going to be that's very typical of summer around here. So here we go into this evening. After dark, all these will die off because they're referred to as diurnal. In other words, they use the energy of the sun during the day to heat them and build them. And then when the sun goes down, they lose that energy. So after dark, there you see, nothing. And as we get into early Monday morning, back into Monday afternoon, yeah, here we go again. Now, not so much painted in here in Bowling Green, Southern Kentucky, but they'll be around us. And again, it'll be just a matter of who gets the best heating and where the best setup is for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Rain chances are not all that high. But if you happen to be underneath one of those storms, then you could get a good dumping of rain in a short amount of time, some lightning, thunder, and even some gusty wind out of it. Here we go into Tuesday morning, afternoon, into Wednesday, and then into Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nothing but high pressure and the heat and the humidity. Oh, it's going to be so prevalent. Will we set any records? I mean, not sure. I mean, it's hard to say, but there may be a few high temperature records threatened, or even low temperature, highest or warmest low temperature records. That's even possible this week. All right. In the chat room this morning, Chad, Gail, Rod, Elizabeth, Charlene, Loretta, Terry, Ellen. Oh, and thank you all for, many of you said Happy Father's Day. Thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. And for those of you that are, again, celebrating Father's Day today, I hope that you have a good one. And I hope you just be aware if you start feeling fatigued and you're profusely sweating and you're just short of breath and you just feel overheated, get inside and just take a drink of water and just rest for a few minutes. And then if you feel better, go back out. But just don't overdo it. And that not only goes for today, but all this week with this heat wave, as it's going to stick around for a while. All right, you guys have a great Sunday, a wonderful Father's Day. Thanks for watching as always.